Speaking with Chuey Martinez, I believe you're best identified with Texas Heat Wrestling down in, well, the state of Texas, but I'm not sure which city.
San Antonio, Texas, and more that and more of the deathmatch era. You know what I mean? That's pretty much where my name has probably established itself.
Now we're here in Jerseyville, Illinois.
Jerseyville, Illinois, 14, man.
What brings you up to Jerseyville?
Well, during our travels, we met this beautiful young girl 4 years ago, and she actually ended up being the Manimal's cousin. And then from there, I fell in love with her, and then me and Manimal wanted to put something together for like ring awareness, everything else like that. You know, just showing that there's so much out there for a good cause and helping her, with supplies, everything else. It's really hard with this little girl. She had cerebral palsy when she was born, and then from there, it ended up with brain cancer, and she has like 5 different types, man. So it's an amazing thing for us. The least we can do to come out here and have a good time, and bring her spirits up because she loves wrestling. You can tell, man.
She's afflicted with cerebral palsy and brain cancer, so she's gotten worse.
Yes, worse. She's gotten worse. There's another condition like they diagnosed her with, but I don't know the name, man. Carol would know that. I don't know at all.
My family has doctors in it, but yeah, it's kind of beyond me. Now, you're from Texas?
San Antonio.
Who was your original trainers?
Well, my original trainer, I started when I was 14 years old, man. But my first trainer, when I started, I ended up meeting this old man that started his own wrestling company. His name was El Comando. He ended up being a gay luchador, but I had no clue, I just wanted to wrestle. I mean, that was what I wanted to do because I knew I wanted to do that. I mean, that was my thing. So I ended up finding out a way in. I ended up being a practice dummy for a good year until I was like 15. Then they let me get in the ring because before then it was like a wrestling mat, a Resolite mat, and like a standing boxing ring, practice ring kind of thing. And I was taking power bombs off a Resolite mat to like concrete. So obviously it wasn't right at the beginning. So they were trying to break me because I mean it's very political in San Antonio, man. So but from there. Then it went to Rudy Boy Gonzalez, and then it went to like El Latino, just like all the old names, Prince Fontenot, all that good stuff. And then I met Pete Lothario and Jose Lothario, and I started doing a lot of stuff with them for a couple of years.
What year was this? Just out of curiosity.
This was in '96 when I started.
Okay.
So in '96 I was 14 years old, and in '97 I was 15. So yeah, started in '96. '99. was probably my sophomore year. So I started then there with Pete and all that good stuff. So with Jose and whatever, so it was cool then.
The style of you've kind of adopted ultra hardcore wrestling as your style.
Yeah, so I was pretty much like a jobber back in the day, right? Old school jobber, take all the fucking beatings. I mean, just because I was pretty much raised old school. Then I met a beautiful man with curly hair and a big bushy beard named Dylan K. Summers. I met him in 2006, man.
Better known as
the Necro Butcher.
Yes.
So when I met him, everything changed. My world changed. I never even wrestled outside of Texas since then. Like it was all just inside Texas, San Antonio, just like local shit, right outside, all that good stuff. But then when I met him, my whole world changed. I'm very fortunate to meet him. It's my best friend. I was his best man in one of his failed weddings. But it is what it is. But that's the guy that brought me and brought in my horizons to death matches.
Now, I call him, my term for it is ultra hardcore. Just mainly
I don't
because
say hardcore because hardcore is just when someone goes in there and beats the out of each other. Death matches tell a story, man. So you still tell a story with everything you do in there. And I learned how to tell stories inside the ring, not just go in there and just off. I mean,
and bleed.
That's not the whole point. Because you obviously know that you're gonna give the fans whatever they want, anyways. But tease it a little bit, show some psychology in it. Obviously there's weapons, but make use of the weapons. Tease it, here, all that that shit. You know, just don't go at it. Don't make no sense if you do it that way. You know what I mean?
Describe the first time, well, actually, describe your first career match and then your first career death match.
I don't remember my first career match. I really don't. I've been hitting the head too many times. I can't really remember that. But I do remember my first death match. It was in San Antonio. I left I stopped wrestling for a good year and a half after my dad passed away in 2004. And then I ended up going, my buddy Chris Marvel ended up telling me, hey man, you know how good you were, this and that. You know, I just was in another planet at that time. And then, like I said, I ended up meeting, they ended up having main eventing Necro in San Antonio. So that's when my friend decided to meet me there, and I totally didn't know who the hell Necro was, to be honest. I was just, being nice, polite with everybody. And that dude, obviously, he asked me for a beer, so I was like, all right, man, yeah, no problem. You want a beer? I'll buy you a beer. And before you know it, we bought 5 beers, 6 beers, and before, hey, brother, this dude that Rude Boy was supposed to be there, he ended up canceling, like, he the promoter, excuse me, and then after that, they're like, hey, kid, you're a worker, right? Yeah, yes, sir. Well, you want to do some crazy from there. It's all she wrote then, you know what I mean? So
you wrestled Necro Butcher that night.
It was a tag team. It was a tag team San Antonio street fight, which it was me and Alcatraz 187 from Michigan and versus Necro and this kid named Sid Murder. We ended up doing the main event. Then from there, I ended up, after I did that match, then it was like, okay, kid, you're going all the way to Denton, wrestling up there every Friday for the next year. So before you know it, I was on it.
Describe. Now, you told me last year a story where you wrestled an entire match or tournament with broken bones. Just can you recount that story for us?
It was the 2010 IWA King of the Death matches. I actually broke my ankle working, like an actual shoot job working, where I was carrying like these big old posts that you put on a house roofing before they put the bricks on it.
So it was a work injury.
It was a work injury, but it was like I ended up messing it. I broke it, like it rolled, and then I ended up getting a spiral fracture. And then next thing you know it, man, I had that booking. Like that booking was there for a good year, man. So I couldn't. And then it was a week before. Like it was like 3 days before. So 3 days. Then it was like, what am I gonna do? Sure enough, I still went, bro. And I ended up working twice that weekend. Right? I worked both nights. I worked waxed the first night, and then my foot was so damn swollen, like I couldn't even take my boot off. So I was so freaking hurting that day. And then the next day I ended up working like a 40-minute match for a 6-man tag. It was like it was the Hooligans and some Gage guy versus me, Necro, and my buddy Michael Faith. So
Gage?
Yeah.
Or Cage?
Gage, the black kid.
Matt Cage?
Yeah, that
Matt
kid.
Cage.
Yeah, that kid.
I know him very, very well.
It was him. Whatever the was, you know what I mean?
He's money,
You're a money kid, whatever he says. I don't care. You're a good dude, I guess.
You also said you wrestled a match with a broken arm?
Yeah, so then the year after that, I ended up doing a deathmatch tournament, Slave of the Deathmatch. I think it was 2 in Denver, Colorado, with the broken arm. I ended up wrestling there. I went all the way to the finals that year with a broken arm, so it was pretty cool.
How did you work the match with the broken arm?
Bro, you know what? This is my passion. It's my dream. It's my this is what I do. So I mean, I'm not gonna I'm a
not
man
reveal your secrets, but
I'm a man of my bookings. Bro.
Yeah.
So the thing is, it's either take these bookings as money or get money and provide for your family. So that's pretty much what I did. I had to provide for my family. I mean, this is what I do.
But how do you do it? How did you do it? Because
I don't think about it.
You don't think about it?
No, because you can't think. When you think is when you yourself up.
And you managed to avoid making it worse.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But I'm still living, I'm still kicking, I'm here now, so that means I'm doing something good, right?
Right. Now last year, here, You had a tag match against the Hooligans. You teamed up with the Manimal.
In the rain.
And yeah, it was a gully washer. 40-mile-per-hour wind.
Then again, it's
severe thunderstorm warning.
Same today, huh? It's just overcast, no rain in sight. Hopefully not.
So we're going to get the rematch. The Hooligans are the Central Illinois, well, they're 3-time Central Illinois Tag Team of the Year.
Really?
They hold 3 sets of tag titles.
Well, they're f***ing Hooligans. I didn't even know they could even collaborate, that they even had tag team titles.
They're belt collectors.
Or whatever.
They're belt collectors.
This obviously is our 4th annual night of Tess. So for some reason, we're still able to prevail no matter who wrestles us. It's a dream team here. Me and the Manimal. It's like you come in and we're going to kick your ass. Want to come in again, we're going to kick your ass again. So whatever you want to do, we're going to you up.
Now, if you win here today, you're gonna go after one of their sets of tag titles.
I don't care. I'll see them next week. I'm taking these cats to. We're doing NGX for Monterrey and NGX, which is like the brutalist. It's like the most.
That's in Mexico, right?
The most extreme company in Mexico. In Monterrey will be there. So I got those.
I believe they are defending their 0-1 tag titles down there. Maybe, are you going to step up and challenge them?
No, because I'm in the main event for the Fatal 6-Way for the NGX Extreme title. It's me versus Ruben Steele versus Joe Leader, which is AAA star. Excuse me, Joe Leader versus Extreme Tiger versus Cybernetical, and so it's going to be crazy, man.
I guess I should ask you, since you mentioned Mexico, or maybe I did, what is the wrestling scene like down in Mexico for you?
It's insane. But I'm kind of famous now, so that's a cool kind of thing, you know? I mean, they treat me well, they take care of me wherever I go, the people love me, they hate me, whatever. As long as they do something to me, you know, I'm doing my job. But I mean, I've been honored and privileged to keep going there, man. They've been helping me pay my bills, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Anything upcoming besides the Mexico caravan?
We have Mexico. I have Slave of the Deathmatch 5, which is 5. I'm actually the reigning Slave of the Deathmatch champion. I won last year, so I ended up going over there last week and beating the out of all the dudes in Denver. So now when I go back in September, I'm going to beat the out of all the dudes in Denver.
Where's that in Denver?
It's in Denver, Colorado for Primo's Hardcore and Wrestling, which this is our 5th annual. So this special guest this year is Jake the Snake Roberts and Davey Boy Smith Jr., all those good guys are going to be out there.
Are they going to wrestle death matches?
No death matches. Non-tournament death matches for them, but you know, it brings a little bit of error, but I out of everybody last year, man, so you know. And then there's some really big dudes, like Moshpit Mike's going to be in the tournament, Pagano, which is like an international luchador. It's just so many guys are going to be in it, so it's going to be insane, man.
Well, where can promoters go if they want to bring Chuey Martinez to their wrestling event?
They can go to my Facebook page, Chuey Martinez, put up Chuey Martinez and message me there. I mean, that's the easiest way, or Chuey Martinez at rocketmail.com, but I mean, no one ever uses that. They just get me on the Facebook, man.
Well, I just uninstalled Facebook from my smartphone due to the splintering of apps, which sucks memory and...
I don't like you gotta add Messenger just to check your messages. Facebook, piece of
Alright, Chuey Martinez, thank you very much.
The king, the El Rey de Chingazos, Chuey Martinez, motherfucker. That's what they've been calling me in Mexico lately, El Rey de Chingazos. You know what that means, right? The king of kicking ass. Because I've been everybody up, so that's cool, right?
Alright, Chuey, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Good luck with tonight's event.
Thank you, brother.
All the drama, all the attitude, all the action of 01 USA Supreme comes to Champaign every Thursday at the Flood Event Center. 01 Thursday Night Throwdown every Thursday at 7 at the Flood Event Center.
Alexander Rudolph wielding a chair, going nuts. That'd be Jake Parnell. And this individual is known as the Rat. A hardcore wrestling trainee. Did not make a go of it. Volunteered to be a part of this event today. Wrestled earlier in the program, well, earlier in this particular show, but I don't believe we can air the match on the program. We are a little bit choosy as to what action we feature here on the NBS.
Making a presence at the 4th annual Night of Tess.
Route 66, a duo that upset the Hooligans. The match we showed on the NBS TV a few weeks ago, and here comes the Hooligans.
We got the Cutter Brothers, the Hooligans coming out of this battle royal. Oh my God, what a slaughter this is about to be, folks. Hey, no weapon, put that gang tire back, Viking number 1.
Alexander Rudolph intimidating the competition.
Oh, two. Mikey was going crazy.
Well, the music brings a little hell, kind of inspiring Alexander Rudolph. Weekend events. 01 Supreme in Maroa. Dreamwave in LaSalle, Peru. Debut of Central Illinois Pro Wrestling in Mount Pulaski. And a host of other events. The St. Louis Wrestling Community, STLWrestling.webjournal.com. We need to take a look at the calendar once again. And Jackal trying to avoid the Vikings. Also in the match, Brandon Gallagher, Kerry Awful, Crazy White Kenny.
Ring that bell.
All right, here we go. I think Iggy kind of staying in the corner, others staying on the apron.
Annual Night of Tess Wrestling Show is about to get underway at 7 o'clock, but this is just a little
IOU brings in Jackal the hard way. Defeated him and Gallagher earlier today.
Jerseyville, Illinois. What a great night of wrestling it's going to be, and what it is for a great cause night for a beautiful
Has Gallagher in the corner. Yeah, Chuey Martinez hyping matches for later today in Jerseyville.
Get in there, Rat.
Rat is camping on the outside, as is Jake Parnell. Rat is in. Rat casually steps over the top rope and is sitting in the corner.
While the littlest Viking is
Super Wapo camping on the outside as Kerry Awful goes after the Rat. And a headbutt from both members of Brute 66 on Gallagher.
what a tiger strike by Viking.
Devin Cutter and Awful working on Rat. Mosh Pit Mike's has Jackal up and throws him over the top rope, but Super Wapo catches him on the outside and puts him back in the ring as Rat got stomped a mud hole in him. And look at this, Rat is stepping over the top rope and eliminating himself.
America, mankind.
Mosh Pit Mike, Ray Masuda. Basra has Jackal and dumps him over the top, and this time Wapo couldn't catch him, and so he's been eliminated.
Super, ladies and gentlemen.
See what's going on here.
Throw him in the ring.
Wapo refuses to get in the ring as Jake Parnell being lifted up by, oh look at this. Parnell tries to dump Gallagher over the top. Nope, hangs on.
go over the top.
Rat got eliminated. I didn't even see the rat go.
I didn't see him either.
Rat just kind of just scurries out in cover of darkness.
Kick straight to the face. Mason. No,
Gallagher in the corner and being beaten up by 5 guys. Wapo is back, finally gets in the ring. Carry Awful does some damage, and oh, look at this! Mason rolling tackle on Wapo, who might as well just be called Super Floppo. Oh, look at this! Well, Wapo kind of stunk up the ring earlier, and these guys are making him pay, and looks like he's knocked out. Bronco Buster in the corner, and Wapo just being beaten up by everybody in the ring.
Oh, I see some bite from Super Wapo.
Nick Iggy was after Mosh Pit Mike, but a mug splash in the corner by Devin. And Wapo just pretty much comic, I guess, some sort of comic relief as Jake Parnell trying to camp on the outside again.
No camping allowed.
Ray Basara has Wapo and slams his head in the corner as Mason wipes his boot in the face of Carry Awful.
Just wait, folks, because tonight's show is going to be unbelievable, I guarantee you.
Vikings double teaming Brandon Gallagher.
Oh my God, you're not going to be safe tonight.
Crazy White Kenny stomping Mosh Pit Mike, and there goes Super Wapo.
Has just been eliminated.
Jake Parnell still standing on the apron, camping.
On the tire.
And there goes. Whoa, Crazy White Kenny stayed in.
Crazy Kenny came right back in.
Only 1 foot touched the ground, sort of.
Oh, tag.
Eliminated.
Hey, it's a battle royal, punch. Get back in the ring.
Well, there goes Crazy White Kenny as the Brute 66 got rid of him.
Oh, Super Wapo just beat up Crazy Kenny.
The Vikings are kind of acting like this is a tag team match. Crazy White Kenny chasing somebody with a tire.
Oh my gosh.
Brandon Gallagher maybe going away.
Back to the ring.
Hangs in. And
And
Carry Awful gets dumped over the top rope by Ray Basara.
Awful has been eliminated.
Brute 66 kind of pointing to the Vikings, and Rudolph pulls down the top rope, and Brute 66 both gone. And Brandon Gallagher gets rid of Nick Iggy. I believe Carry Awful also got eliminated.
Mosh, you got eliminated?
They're both out.
Ray, you got eliminated?
Yes.
No, you're
They're out.
eliminated?
Yes. They're both.
Ray,
Oh, look at this! Flying lung blower by Jake Parnell. The Vikings have the going against both hooligans, and Brandon Gallagher, just 5 left in the ring.
Oh, what a crazy hit.
The Vikings took one of the tactiles away from. Parnell has not touched the ground.
American Viking.
Oh, hooligan number, what?
Now
What?
the hooligans went between.
Between.
Oh, got to be over the top. My bad, my bad. Take it easy. Hooligan number 1.
Jake Parnell's got to slide back in the ring, or he touches the ground. He's going to be out. Oh, look at this! Devin gonna dump
Oh, little Viking.
Alexander Rudolph. He's trying to hang on.
Saving his big Viking.
Gallagher. Oh, he's gone. Gallagher. Oh, there goes Parnell. Oh, no.
Mason.
A hooligan's out. And Gallagher dumps Devin.
Bad King is the winner, ladies.
Oh, my goodness. Brandon Gallagher, the alternative.
Bad King is the winner. Oh.
pulls off a bit of an upset here.
You guys are mad. And you're one
I
of
did
the
not.
Battle Royal Pumpkin Pancake. Let's give it up for Pumpkin Pancake.
It's the alternative Brandon Gallagher. And Alexander Rudolph blowing a gasket. Actually, he's trying to throw me in the ring.
Celebrating with the ring.
Wait a minute! Alexander Rudolph is gonna pick up a porta potty and try and throw that in the ring. God,
Viking number one.
guy's insane. I hope nobody's in there.
Go back. Go to the back before I go to the top.
Alexander Rudolph blowing a gasket. Bit unorthodox, unhinged. Parnell trying to be a voice of reason of some sort.
Understand, you're going to have a great night of wrestling tonight, so please stick around, stay around. We got silent auction items up for
All right, we are going to be back next week to conclude Evening for Tess. We're going to see these two men, the Manimal and Chuey Martinez, in tag team action against the Viking War Party.
We got test koozies. We got all that in the ticket booth with my friend over there. I might put him in the ring here later tonight. Give him a dance fight.
Oh my goodness.
Someone phenomenal.
All right, we're going to wrap it up for this edition of Nosebleed Seats. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter.
You this year, boy. You better watch it.
We'll see you next week.
Guys, enjoy yourselves. Wrestling will be back at